everything's always about the dream. Always about the dream. I was 20 years old. I'd already done 6 years in corporate America. And a guy stopped me in the locker room and asked me, do I know anyone who'd like to make an extra $1,500 a month? He didn't talk about getting rich. He didn't talk about getting wealthy. He didn't talk about freedom. So you don't have to oversell this thing. You know, the average person would love to make an extra $300 to $500 a month. So we talk about putting millions of people in there. We're talking about 20, 30, 40 million people. We're not talking about everybody become a multi-billionaire. You can, if you want to pay that price. I hear people all the time say, I want to be a billionaire. Well, okay. No problem. I want to be a multi-millionaire. Well, you can. Okay. But it's going to require you cutting off the television. It's going to require you missing some football games, some basketball games. It's going to require some sacrifice on the part that only you know if you're willing to make. So I like keeping it simple. That guy asked me, do I know anybody like to make an extra $1,500 a month? I said, yes, me. I didn't know what he was talking about, and I got excited. I got a little bit excited. I got a twinge of hope. There I was 6 years in corporate America. I mean, I'm 20 years old. Had my own home, 4 cars in the driveway, pool in the backyard. My wife was a flight attendant, so I could fly anywhere in the world pretty much for free or for peanuts. Okay, I had all the cars I wanted to drive, didn't buy insurance, didn't put gas in them. The company fed me 5, 6 nights a week. I'm living on a company expense report. I mean, I live a lifestyle people dreamed about. I wore my shirt and tie to work, my briefcase. I look good, status good, but as far as I was concerned, I was still broke. Not broke compared to my next door neighbor. Not broke compared to the guys in my neighborhood. Just broke compared to people who had some real money. That makes sense? Just like one of my nephews one day asked me, Uncle Tyrone, people in the family say you're rich. I said, well, compared to you, I'm rich. You don't have any money. But compared to Oprah, Uncle Tyrone broke. Okay, so it's a relative term. Money is relative. And money is not to do all to say all. Okay, because when you have some serious health issues going on that money can't solve, you realize how unimportant money is. But I tell you what, I got started. And I'll never forget that first meeting I was sitting there, Mr. Williams. I'll never forget it. I'm sitting at first meeting on about 200 people in that room, maybe 180, 200 people. And that guy was talking about homes and cars. He was talking about all these material things you could have. And I'm sitting there saying, man, I got 4 cars in the driveway now. I got 2 Lincolns in the driveway, a Ford Mustang and a Grand Marquis, 2 company cars and 2 I own. I was just sitting there, didn't mean anything to me. But all of a sudden he started talking about something that meant something. He said, have you ever thought about being free? Now, as far as I was concerned, I thought I was free. I mean, he talking about the height of ignorance. I thought I was free. He said, ever thought, no, I mean really free. I said, man, I'm free right now. He said, I know that some of you are sitting there thinking you're free. He said, if you think you're free, don't show up on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and by Thursday, you'll be free. And when he said that, it hit me. I was not free. He said, freedom is when you throw away the alarm clock and you sleep to the crack of noon. Freedom is when you wake up in the morning and do what you want to do with your life. Freedom is when you go to that golf course on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday and play golf when everybody else is at the office. Freedom is when you go fishing on Tuesday, Wednesday. Freedom is when you stroll in the movies with your kid on a Wednesday afternoon and there's nobody in the movie theater but you and your child because everybody else is at work. Freedom is when all the fathers at work and you're the only father at the Little League baseball game with your kid or your grandkids. Man, he started painting that picture for freedom, guys. And I never forget, I sit up in my chair. I said, wait a minute, what's this freedom thing you're talking about? Okay. And it blew my mind. He asked a simple question. What's retirement age? Everybody started yelling out numbers. 65, 75. So see how we've been conditioned? Retirement doesn't have anything to do with age. Retirement has everything in the world to do with money. This couple speaking from the stage were 32 years old. He and his wife were both retired. 2 brand new Cadillacs in their driveway, owned their brand new home. And they were both retired at 32 years old. I said, oh my God, I got to get this freedom thing. Okay. And I didn't know. I know how long it's going to take me to get free. Some of you right now today, you don't know how long it's going to take you to get free. You want to be free right now, you can taste it. I see Dante Taylor, he can taste it, man. He can taste it. I can hear it in his voice. He can take that people want, he can taste this freedom thing. They want it. But you're willing to pay the price to get it. When I saw it, I was willing to pay the price. Man, before then, I was I knew every television program that came out. I was a walking TV guide. You could call me and say, what time did the show come on, Tyrone? I didn't have to put out the news, but I could tell you what time it came out. I was a walking TV guide. Okay? I spent the weekend watching football like everybody else. But when I saw freedom, when I saw that freedom thing, when I was sold that dream of freedom, man, I shut it all down. I said, I'm going after freedom. And at 32 years old, I was able to, my wife and I, she was able to walk away from a job she'd been on for 8 years as a flight attendant for U.S. Air. And she walked, yes, we gave up the flying privileges. Yes, we gave the benefits. Yes, we gave up the stock options, gave it all up. Okay, why? So I had a kid, and he didn't even know his mama. He'd come home, and she'd go to reach for him, and he'd run. Because she's flying, and she didn't know him, and he didn't know her. Okay, it was breaking her heart. I said, quit. She walked away at 32 years old. My son don't even remember. He's 32 right now. He don't ever remember his mother having a job. It took me 8 more years. I didn't retire till I was 40 years old. I'm telling you, I'd do it all over again. It took me 20 to walk into a job you've had for 10 years, 18 years in corporate America, and say, I'm out, and never look back. That was July 14th. July 14th. Freedom. What it's all about.
You're in the right place at the right time. Prepare yourself to take advantage of it. I want to leave you one last thought. And I've said this so many times before, and I'll say it again. I'd rather chase a dream with passion, with energy, have something I'm excited about every single day, and chase that dream all my life that never comes true, than to live life without a dream at all. It's worth it. Elevate this thing to a priority in your life and make it happen. Good day.
Ready for evolution. Who do we have out there? This is your brother and friend, Brother Eric Ture Muhamma. Welcome to the Powercall. Who's here, folks? Who's here?
Talking so fast.
Warren in the building. Warren in the building. Ready for
I am
revolution.
here. I am here. Papa Clark.
Lee is here.
All right.
Janelle's on the call.
Hey, Sister Janelle.
Jeffrey Damer, California.
Stop.
Hello,
Lee
hello.
is here. Lee is here.
In the house.
New Orleans.
Great. All right.
Pablo from
Welcome,
New York.
everyone. Welcome, Pablo Clark from New York, the man, the myth, the living legend, executive. Welcome all to the
And who's steering it up?
Welcome all to the Wednesday night Power Call. We are here every Wednesday evening on mypowercall.com at 9 p.m. Eastern United States time zone, 8 p.m. Central time zone, and 6 p.m. Pacific time. So we welcome you. There's a reason why we always open with this gentleman you see on the screen, my mentor for life, Dr. Tyrone Best. And it becomes clearer as you journey with us this evening, because it's obvious that success is the study of the obvious. And I decided some years ago, I wanted to know how to be successful. I want to know how to earn a living. I want to know how I can make my net worth my net worth. And he took me by the hand practically day and night for 3.5, close to 4 years. And I can never be ever more grateful to the tutelage that we've been given. I'm going to share with you a little clip, brief about Triage Technologies, and then I'll move straight away into presentation. We're flat out excited, folks. Don't go away. Hello, Mira.
The key to financial freedom and great wealth is a person's ability to convert earned income into passive income. In this day and age, the world offers us an endless menu of investment opportunities. You can put money in fixed deposits with funds, with brokers, or do it yourself and start a business or start trading the markets. However, the key to sustainable long-term growth is to put our capital into a sector that is on the rise, with a sound, proven track record, with good market sentiments, high liquidity, and volume. The best form of growing wealth is to put your capital in a deal that you can control. Be in a project with a clear proof of concept in an industry that is on the rise. This format is commonly known as arbitrage. Today, Truck Technologies would like to introduce you to our version of elite arbitrage within the crypto space, powered by AI technologies, but still carefully managed by the best people in the space. This technology is called ArbTech. Arbitrage has a long history commonly seen in financial or forex markets. Traditional arbitrage strategies usually refer to the buying of a security in one market and immediately selling it in another to profit from the price difference. Today, arbitrage has evolved to include 3 or more assets, aptly named triangular arbitrage. At Charge Tech, digital currency arbitrage refers to arbitrage opportunities arising from price deviations in cross-currency exchange rates. Today, there exists over 20,000 various crypto exchanges around the world. Our first version of ArbTech was designed to find the same cryptocurrency on exchanges with different pricings. With the help of our ArbTech and AI tools, we could use 60,000 USDT to purchase 1 Bitcoin on Kraken and sell the 1 Bitcoin on Crypto.com for 61,000 USDT within seconds, earning 1,000 USDT as a result. Today, ArbTech has evolved to cater for much more variations. For example, 10,000 BNB or Binance token can be used to purchase 68.2 BTC or Bitcoin. At this moment, 68.2 BTC can be traded next for 1,308.77 ETH or Ethereum. Finally, within Binance itself, 1,308.77 ETH can be traded for 10,387.06 BNB. This is a 3.8% return with no risk, completed within milliseconds. Today, Charge Tech is opening up this arbitrage software to a limited group of retail clients as part of the company's beta group. If you are watching this video, you should know that Charge Technology is the only platform that has provided the proof of work and proof of concept that connects the light version of ArbTech directly to our users' wallets and generated profits within their wallets in seconds. This is a stark contrast from other online firms and companies who instead only work on empty promises. Words will never be enough. If you are looking for a solid project with a realistic, sound, and proven technology, if you are looking for a conservative and sustainable project, if you are looking to work with a firm that is SEC registered, look no further. Charge Technologies welcomes you. Be part of this project. Speak to our community leaders or come join us in our weekly online seminars and see the technology for yourself today. www.chargetech.com.
Trying to figure out how to turn that music on. Listen, folks, I'm your brother and friend, Brother Eric Ture Muhamma. I'm known as the Wealth Minister, and I'm a junior manager in the opportunity known as Charge Technologies. Charge Technologies is a technology firm, okay? And you're going to find there are a lot of nuances here that mimic the traditional multi-level marketing or networking acumen. It's just a part of the larger conglomerate known as Charge Tech, and we're going to show you how to get to that. But I want to tell you a little bit about myself, my story here as it relates to this opportunity. I've been a part of Charge Technology now since July 28th, 2024. That's when my account went active, right? I've generated more than $100,000 in team volume. When I say I'm using that loosely because it's a team, meaning I don't, I never met a stranger. So I talk to everybody about something that I believe wholeheartedly in. In 53 days, I reached the rank of junior manager. That's helping others on the team get what they want. My mentor for life, Dr. Tyrone Best, taught me, if you help people get what they want, you'll get what you want. It's about service, right? I conduct global presentations and trainings regularly, and this is a passion, not a job. This is a passion. This is not work. I want for others what I want for myself. Hence, you find us in the front of the room anytime you turn on, right? So every Wednesday evening on this platform, mypowercall.com, Zoom meeting ID is also on the screen. There's no password ever required. We meet 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, and 6 p.m. Pacific time. And we welcome all of us to this opportunity. Now, you have a very unique uh, opportunity here because you can be that client or you can be that builder. You can be one who just want to put their money to work and get paid to save your money, or you can be one who's willing to tell others because it's something that's working for you. So we're going to talk about money. We're going to talk about a lot of it. Here, I need to give this disclaimer in accordance with the requirements and regulations of the Marshall Islands Register of Corporations and the Commission. Trading in financial instruments, including but not limited to stocks, currencies, commodities, and cryptocurrencies, involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before deciding to trade, you should carefully consider your investment objectives, level of experience, and risk appetite. Okay? Only risk capital should be used for trading, and you should not invest money that you cannot afford to lose. That's very key, folks. Any opinions, news, research, analysis, prices, or other information contained on this platform or provided by our representatives is provided by general market commentary, as general market commentary rather, and does not constitute investment advice. We will not accept liability for any loss or damage, including, without limitation to, any loss of profit, which may arise directly or indirectly from the use of or reliance on such information. My favorite line here. Please remember that past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. And I want you to embrace that as you move forward in this opportunity. I want you to embrace that as you move forward in this presentation. I want you to understand that your past has nothing to do with what your future is holding for you. Okay. And additionally, I want you to understand that what you think about this presentation, what you think about me is a responsibility that I have to convey, but it's none of my business. I want to get out the way and allow the opportunity to do what it does. People invited you to this platform, invited you to this opportunity because they thought a lot of you, they thought enough of you. And as a result, we want you to be able to take advantage of it. We want you to want for others like you want for yourselves. And I want you to recognize the appreciation that you should have for someone who thought enough of you to invite you to the opportunity. All right. If that's fair enough for you, unmute yourselves and just say fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Fair enough. Okay, great. We're gonna move.
Fair enough.
Thank you. We're gonna move
Let's
fast.
go.
I don't know if it's gonna be furious, but we're gonna move fast. All right. Now, I did encourage you to understand that Tribes Technologies is a technology company. You can investigate it by simply going to trigetech.com. Trigetech.com is the home platform of the conglomerate, and you'll see all the nuances and things that are associated with its growth. Your CEO, our CEO is Mr. Mike Holloway. Mr. Mike Holloway is Chief Executive Officer at Tribes Technologies, and he's a finance and economic major with 15 years of experience in programming and tech. His tenure at A&T Financial was disrupted by China's government, driving him to explore the blockchain and crypto sphere as a path to true financial freedom. Now, that's important to note because you're going to see how he, along with others, Global Marketing Director Simon Lee, as well as Marketing Director Don C., how they've embraced this corporate mission, as well as the vision. The corporate mission to democratizing access to wealth creation in the digital economy. It's a digital economy, folks. That's the world we're in right now. Education, empowerment, and innovation for financial independence, transforming lives and contributing to global prosperity. And the vision, empowering global financial freedom. Empower every individual with additional income streams and digital asset expertise. Drive positive social and economic change on a global scale. That is the corporate vision. They took this corporate position and vision and mission from humble beginnings. It started with one and an idea. But what happened? It launched in Mexico City. In Mexico City, they developed teams. They had hotel meetings, and now they have offices there in Mexico City. Then they went to Bogota City, Colombia. Then it was on to Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. And then Busan City in South Korea. I'm about to say South Carolina. Bangkok, Thailand. Just looking at the leadership summit that took place just a few months ago. The Ho Chi Minh City of Vietnam, where they had the leadership summit there as well. Pakistan is on board. We are a conglomerate that's gone global with an opportunity that allows your future to be conducted from your wallet, from your purse, from your phone. 2024, everything is changing, folks. Everything has changed. You don't go to brick and mortar anymore or as much. Now you just strictly rely on click and order. You know, you should have seen my daughter and I struggling over how to get lunch over to my wife and other daughter. I was struggling with the phones and getting things to move. She just came in, clack, 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 clack. There you go, Dad, do that. You know, higher. So, age, and when you're able to relate to the age, when you're able to relate to the time by which money is now created for, man, you are positioned to take full advantage of a life-changing opportunity. So keep that in mind. We have 3 questions that we like to ask here, and I'm going to put it before you before we get to the money. Now, do you want more money than you have right now? Only you can answer that for yourself. Do you know 3 or more people who want more money than they have right now? And do you have $100 or more to get started right now? Because if you're positioned with yes to any of those questions, then you know the answer next, which is where will money flow to next?
Oh,
Now,
my
in order
penny.
to really truly understand where we are, I'm encouraging you all. I'm encouraging you all to pay attention to the due diligence that was done to provide you the information, not the short call or short step, but provide you the information so you can find it and vet it for yourselves. Very important. These are things that we never had access to before in this space because we didn't know it was required before. All right. Many companies and corporations that we were a part of in the networking space who were here yesterday and not here today, a lot of it has to do with the education that came along, meaning the compliance rules, meaning the shoring up of your licenses and shoring up of your jurisdictions. Look, folks, we are operating and licensed with giants. TriCheck is a licensed entity incorporated in the Marshall Islands with the Marshall Islands Register of Corporations. We are incorporated under the same jurisdiction as the big 4 here: Binance, Bitfinex, Tether, and Tron. The Marshall Islands is used as a register of corporations responsible for overseeing the registration and regulation of various types of business entities. You have LLCs, you have partnerships, corporations, you have a plethora of things that are in the world that allow you to operate as an entity. As a result, okay, it remains the Marshall Islands, the official registry of business operations, and ensures compliance and relevant laws and regulations governing business activities. Now, there's another element of this that I want you to understand, and we're going to show you how to find it for yourselves, okay? And that's the fact that we are registered, as you heard the video mention, we are registered, licensed, and sanctioned in terms of the ability to operate globally by the SEC. That's the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. And you can find this information for yourself, so it's proof positive. We believe in social proof. We believe in proof of work. We believe in the collaboration, and we believe in compliance. Folks, I can tell you, there's nothing better than having your I's dotted and your T's crossed. You know, the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission. How can you find this information for yourself? Just go to your search engine in your phone or on your devices, and you enter U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. You're going to find the sec.gov website. Click on that site. Then you want to click on the menu in the upper right-hand corner of your device, and you're going to find a section that allows you to know on how, or rather learn, how to search the Security and Exchange Commission, the SEC. You simply look for the platform of filings, you select filings, and you click on search for company filings. When you click on that, it's going to take you to the EDGAR full text research engine that the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission operate through. And then you're going to type in to the company's name, Traj Technologies. You type it into the text box and then click on the yellow, on this graphic, you click on the yellow search button. When you click on that button, folks, this is where the magic begins for a lot of people who just need proof. Because Traj Technologies registration and information with the SEC is displayed there. It's displayed. Now, you heard in the video earlier about arbitrage, and you may not know what that is, but you're going to learn about it in a moment. Just think wholesale retail. That's the easiest layman's words I can use. You know, buy for little, sell for more. It gives you a profit, right? Well, that's how the arbitrage system works. In our old arbitrage development, we went from multi-X on multiple platforms to and we worked with a stage two model. Now we work with a model that deals with triangular arbitrage, and it moves money, get this folks, in nanoseconds, meaning a full second might not even clip before you have executed a trade and profitability. But here's the rub, is the work of artificial intelligence incorporated with our vision and mission that allows us to happen at speeds that the human eye or the human activity just can't handle. Take a look for yourself.
First, notice the balance of my Binance account at 0.6068 Ethereum. Let's see how our system works. Let's start. Look at how precise and fast our system is. It will analyze and select the most favorable trade with the lowest risk and highest return. Okay, now the trade is finished. Profits are secure. Against other pairings that has risk factor as high as 8.37%, 5.22% and 4.91%, our system has instead selected 3 trades with the highest profit and the lowest possible risk. We traded Ethereum Bitcoin, Theta Bitcoin and Theta Ethereum. All trades are automatically and precisely executed very quickly. A profit of 2.43% in seconds with a new increased balance of 0.6117 Ethereum after profit. Now, let's go back to Binance to confirm the profit. I'll refresh the page. Notice my new Binance balance for Ethereum. Profits locked in and secured, all thanks to our superior trading technology. Now, let's take a look at the 3 trades completed earlier. It will be reflected in your Binance trade history. These are the trades which was done. Everything is shown in the trade history with all the numbers. With this powerful system owned by Arbitrage Technologies, we can automatically generate profits swiftly. Join us today and enjoy great returns from the start. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take ownership. With Arbitrage Technologies, you are in very good hands.
That's important to note, folks, when you look at the speed, the accuracy, and the turn of profitability. Now, I want you to understand how and the speed works. The opportunities made available to us in arbitrage through Traj, 6,915 opportunities each minute. How many minutes are there in an hour? 60, folks. How many hours are there in a day? You see, it has a 92.5 billion trading volume and a little more than $2 trillion now market value that moves 24 hours each day, 7 days a week. We have a distribution place in place rather through all of our filings. Now, I want you to know this from the rip. Traj Technologies began January of this year. This arm of it, of what we're talking about, what you're hearing about tonight, began in January. The compliance was reached within the first 15 days of generating its first dollar. And it has allowed us to be sanctioned, monitored, and submit to audits on an annual and semi-annual basis by the Exchange Commission. And I couldn't ask for more in terms of the security that's involved in knowing that they're on board. And if someone raises the question a little later, I'll be able to explain to you why that is so very vitally important. Okay, now we have a sound affiliate program. We're the world's only transparent and working system. This system operates from your wallet or purse through the proof of work. Folks, The money that is here available to you is outrageous. Just as a client alone, you can see what you'll be able to see what your investments into yourself can possibly yield. You know, this is real world proof of concept. The entry point, only $100. Only $100. Now, for anyone who says, man, I don't have $100. I can't afford to do that. No, you can't afford not to do it. I want you to think about this. A conversation I had with a young lady earlier today, and we talked about the fact that she said, man, I don't have any more money. I just watched you order from Popeyes. You're one person. You might share with another person. You ordered a family meal. It's about half rent. Something that you eat and have nothing to show for it later on. We spend so much money in the fast food arenas doing a drive-through for slow death. We stand in lines hours upon hours on a weekly basis trying to get that lottery ticket purchased before we go to lunch or before our lunch concludes. How many of y'all know what I'm talking about? Sometimes I can't even get gas because I picked the wrong time to go and I gotta stand in line with the cashier. You would think I was making some major transaction and I was in a major line, or you would have thought they were a bank when you see so many people lined up. How about the amount of people you see at gas stations all over the country, folks? Lined up playing slot machines like they're in a casino. We don't have any money. No, we don't count our money. If you say you don't have any money right now, I can guarantee I can walk through your house right now and find money. Oh yeah, you got something you don't use anymore that you can sell, you can pawn, get a loan against. You got something. Everybody does. This low barrier entry is for the low thinking and the doubtful and the skeptic. Okay, and that's all right because all of us need a space where we're made comfortable. All of us need to be able to get in where we fit in, right? So let me show you the packages. There's six. There are six packages that carry minimum investments in order for you to earn on those levels. Okay, so you have six packages: the P10, the P20, T5, T10, T50, and T100. Okay, now they're not physical packages. This is a digital world we live in, folks, but it yields tremendous real world results. $100 investment into yourself is a 4% monthly yield or a daily of 13 cents. You have a $200 investment in the P20 that gives you an 8% monthly yield or a 26-cent daily return, daily performance. The $500 minimum is great. The $500 minimum is 12% on a monthly, yielding you a 0.4% daily. So basically what we're talking about here is a $2 return every day on 500 that you can put back into the investment and grow your money at a higher balance. $1,000 is known as a sweet spot to many people. You're earning a monthly yield of 20%. On 5,000, 28%. On 10,000, 36%. But look at your returns. So when you get into this arena, 1.2% daily, that's $120 every single day. Imagine what it would look like when compounding. And then, of course, you also have levels by which you earn off of the assistance or others helping themselves. You see, we're in the service business primarily. What is our product? Service. And what happens when you serve? You're rewarded based on the level of solution you bring to the problems people perceive themselves having. You don't have a money problem, you have a cash flow problem. You put your money in the right vehicle and you allow the money to go to work for you, know what's going to happen? The money's going to work for you. It's going to work for you. And you have less dependence on a job when your money is going to work. Because money is doing what it's designed to do. And I'll share this with you now. Money goes where it's invited, stays where it's welcome. Where would you invite your money next in order to achieve the things you want to achieve? Now, we're going to come back to some other screens, but let me just show you a basic of how it works. You have 4 wallets in the Traj network in your on your home screen. You have a USDT wallet, you have an Arbitrage wallet, and you have a dividend wallet. Those are the three main ones I want to talk to you about right now. The deposit wallet is where you send your monies to get started with your investment. It's sent in cryptocurrency tokens, USDT. That stands for United States Dollar Total because it's paired with the dollar. It's a stable coin known as TRC20. Some see it on other platforms as TRX. Okay, but what this coin does, it gives you your dollar per dollar value. So you convert your $100, you convert your fiat 200, 500, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, whatever level you come in on, you convert it into the reflected cryptocurrency and you bring it to the wallet as a USDT, paired dollar per dollar. Then you move it into your arbitrage wallet. Just moving it here doesn't do it for you. You got to move it to the arbitrage wallet because in the arbitrage wallet, that's where you now put the money to work. That's where the money clocks in. And it never clocks out until you take it out. The dividend wallet reflects your deposit or your investment. Every day, every day. Everybody unmute your mics and say every day.
Every
Every
day.
day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day you receive dividend. Dividend is the residual off of the money you put to work in the arbitrage wallet. Every day that money shows up in your dividend wallet. So if you put in $10,000, your USDT, you're looking at 120 USDT in your dividend wallet. That's where it goes. Now, if you ever want to withdraw it, you have to then move it to your USDT wallet. We show you that as well as the timeline that happens. And once it happens in the gets to the USDT wallet, you can remove it immediately. And we teach and train and show you how to do all of that. Okay. Your privilege wallet is a wallet that's controlled by the company that offers promotional credits. That we're under a promotion now that you'll learn more about a little later on this evening, joining on the other platforms. Saturday, I'll be doing a training on this platform. I don't have the time yet, but I want to show you how easy and simple this opportunity moves. Okay. So the privilege wallet rather is a non-transferable wallet. It houses all the credits and incentives that are given to you in any particular time frame that allows you to take advantage of it as long as you follow those rules. If you got it, unmute your mics again and say, got it.
Got it.
Got it.
Got it.
All right. Now check this out. We're going to give you an example of how the arbitrage dividends work. Say your client A, you deposit $10,000 into your USDT wallet. You did it today. They use a thing here of 20th of April. Let's just say October 2nd. Then you transferred your $10,000 from the USDT wallet to your arbitrage wallet. It takes a full 24 hours before it reflects inside of your arbitrage wallet, signifying that it's going to work. When the funds arrive in the Arbtech fund pool or the arbitrage wallet, it's a funding pool. It arrives on, if you did it now, it will happen the same time, 24 hours from now, same time tomorrow, you'll see it in your wallet, and then it starts to work for you that next day. Then dividends will be credited to your wallet the following day. So you have today, October 2nd, you deposit. 24 hours later, on October 3rd, it's reflected. And 24 hours later from that, you're going to see that money growing for you in your wallet. So think about this now. When you look at the arbitrage income, that's a reflective daily income in this example of 120 USDT daily. 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 Anybody care to see what it looks like daily? Unmute your mic and say daily.
Daily.
Take a look at this.
Daily,
I know
daily.
y'all thought I was going to open up my back office and show you, my back office ain't none of your business. But everything here, folks, parallels what happens in your back office. Now remember, our Team Believe has generated more than 100,000 USDT in total volume, where everybody's earning on a daily, consistent basis. And we've only done this in a matter of days, soon to be 60 days. And this is where we are. Now, daily, I like this whole number here. Can you imagine getting $120 against a $10,000 deposit. Now you're just a client now. You're a client. You're not trying to build a team or nothing like that. You're just putting your money to work so you have less work to do. I'm here to tell you that most of us who have jobs now is because we just don't know another way. We've always done what was always done. But for many of us, if you're working now, it only reflects the fact that your money's not employed. You got to put your money to work in order to gain time freedom. So $120 a day. Can you see yourself taking a day or two off from work where that money is replacing you instantly, replacing your revenue stream instantly? Can you see that? $120. I know, Pablo. $120 a day. That's $3,600 a month. In 3 months, you will have gotten your seed money back of $10,000, and on account, you will still have another $10,800. Boy, I hope you understand what I'm saying. Do you get that through your paycheck? Do you get that through your annuity? Do you get that kind of option in your what do they call benefit checks or fixed incomes? I want us to think about how we can position ourselves, get in where we fit in. That's why the minimums of $100 make sense, because sometimes you need to prove it to yourself. But if you want to earn or accelerate your earning, if you start at $500 or grow your money to $500, you'll be earning whole dividends that you can compound back into the business and your business. And then here's the other thing. Listen, the system will automatically, as you compound or reinvest your money, it will automatically move you up to the next tier. I started with $100 August. I made that deposit August 2nd. 2 months ago today, I made that deposit. Today, we're sitting on well over $100,000 in total team value. Today, I'm earning at 10,000. I'm earning that, and I'm not even there yet. My volume is between T10 and T50. I'm just a little more than $1,500 or so. So how is it that I'm earning on this level? Well, let me just flat out tell you, I've never met a stranger. And I understand the power of earning. More importantly, understand the power of earning as I learn, earning as I grow, earning as I go. You have levels that you saw on the previous screen. Let me just pull that up again. You have levels when you get these packages. That means you earn, and if you had the $100 minimum, you only earn on one level. That's big, folks. That's taught me about multiplication and security. Now, when you share this opportunity with others, and you share your link with others, and you share with, you can go as far wide as you want, from point A to point Z, from infinity to infinity. Everybody that you personally sponsor, you're earning a monthly of 4%, 12% really in total of their dividends on that level. You got 100 people, you're earning against 100 people daily, right? That earning will automatically bump you up when you qualify at $200, and now you've gone into a pool of where you're earning additional, not only, an additional 8% on that level. So on level 2, folks that come in, those are the people you sponsor on level 1, they bring people. That's level 2. Okay, that's going to allow you to earn an additional 8% against the 4%, and all this is daily. You get the $500, you have 4 levels of income coming to you. You get the 1,000, you have 6 levels of income coming at you. And it's all what? How often does it come? Does it come once a month? Does it come once a year? Does it come every other week? How does it come, folks?
Daily.
Better believe it. 10,000 investment opens up every single level of earning, and it provides even more for you because there are other things tied into the earning. Now, in understanding level dividends are percentages of your entire level's arbitrage dividends, 10 levels based on the package you you acquire. So if you get a $10,000 package, you're earning off of all 10 levels. That's not just 1% because you're at level 10. You have an additional 1 on 9. You have additional 1 on 8. You have additional 1 on 7. Additional 2 on levels 6, 5, 4, and 3, 4 rather. On level 3, you have an additional 5%. You have 8% on level 2 and 12% on level 1. All these things combined, that's a little more than 30 something percent. My math ain't all that good, but I do know how to withdraw and deposit. And
Yes, sir.
this is daily earnings, folks. Daily earnings. So just imagine you having that $500. That might be your sweet spot, okay? But then think about it now. $500 in this example, this is client B. We heard from client A earlier. Now I want you to look at client B. Client B has a $500 investment into his arbitrage wallet. Okay, that $500 investment gives you 4 levels of earning, right? You're entitled 4 levels of earning, and you will receive dividends at the rates here: 12%, 8%, 5%, 2%, and all that is daily. Okay, so let's say you're earning 2,000 on level 1, or generating 2,000. Well, that's $240 daily. On level 2, in addition, you're earning $4,000. Well, that's $320 daily. Level 3, you're generating $8,000 because everybody is feeling the fire, feeling the fever. They're on fire. So you pour gasoline on them and watch them burn. Now, at 5% on level 3, you're earning $400, and you probably don't know half the people on level 3. And you probably don't know anybody on level 4, because level 4 is expanding. That's exponential growth. 16,000 on 2%, that's $320. Do you know, folks, that really oh, wait a minute, what did I do with it? That's $1,280 every day. Do you think you can pay a bill or two? I'm just asking. And then in terms of growing the opportunity, let me show you how fire this is and how fast they want you to grow. We talked about briefly the level dividends. There's another dividend option, which is known as rank dividends. So just imagine this now, you're earning into the infinity when you deal with dividends. Because if you find yourself earning or qualifying for any dividend, rank-wise, what happens? That dividend runs into the infinity. So you have 10 levels that you earn from directly, daily, right? But there are additional levels it can run into infinity, and everything after 10, you can earn daily on by qualifying for ranks. So what happens here? I used to be an executive. Many of our team are executives now. Some of them are transitioning into other elements as of tomorrow. Now, all it requires $500 in your arbitrage wallet and $1,000 in first level volume. That gives you a full 1% additional earning on your first level. Now, when you're a junior manager, just need $1,000 in my arbitrage wallet, 3,000 in total volume generated. I already busted that by God's grace and your assistance through the roof, because you see this opportunity for what it is. And I'm required to have 3 executives minimum in an organization. That's 2.5% daily dividend. Daily. Senior manager, it grows. Y'all might want to take a screenshot of this stuff, because this is goal orienting. This money's gonna mess you up. 5% rank dividend against everybody who's investing into themselves. You get 5% on all the dividends through infinity. Director, divisional director, regional director. It all means money. I mean, we used an example just a moment ago about the $500 giving you 4 teams, right? Do you know you can hit this rank of client D, divisional director, and you can find yourself earning off of the entire network? Can you see yourself generating $24,375.50 USDT every month? Well, how do we sustain all that? It's simple, folks. See, Triage Technology has an Obtech flow. So here you are, you register for your account, you're now part of Triage. You put in your initial investment into the wallet, and then it moves through the arbitrage phase. And the arbitrage phase pays you out in dividends, but it doesn't just pay you, it also pays the company who's also working their money. They came into this, opened up with $75 million. They're growing their money and they're growing your money. So how's the breakdown? Where's all this money going at 100%? Well, 80% goes into the arbitrage dividends. That's the money that comes back to you. 20% goes into the profit share of the company. And they'll continue to redistribute and distribute every single day. And it continues to grow. Your arbitrage wallet, in the meantime, is growing and adding to the Triage capital pool. Obtech continues to grow, the crypto exchanges continue to move, and the daily profits continue to be distributed each and every day. 80% comes back to the field, 20% goes to the company. Y'all ain't mad, are you?
No, sir.
No.
All right. The last thing I want to say on this is this. This is the best time to take advantage of joining. Someone has a link for you, ready for you to go. You register your link, and then you activate your account by simply pushing a button. I ain't saying nothing about money. Just push a button that says activation, and then you'll be able to put in the PIN that you chose for yourself as you create the account. And it gives you a free annual membership. For the next 12 months, you are free of the system maintenance fees and management fees that total $29.90. Anybody joining us right now in this pre-launch phase, none of us are paying this fee. And did I mention that your withdrawals are immediate? See, when you go to your withdrawals, you're withdrawing from the USDT wallet. Once it gets to the USDT wallet, it's immediate. Now, the withdrawal fees are set at $5 flat, $5 USDT flat, or 3% of withdrawal amounts, whichever is higher. Folks, that's the presentation. There's another one happening in a few minutes. And the people who invited you here, they can show you where that is. And I encourage you to go and get another look-see and take a deeper dive. But in the meantime, I want to know if there are any questions. I'm going to stop